Hi there. I'm Dr. Ben Rushing, Professor of Mathematics at Northwestern State University of Louisiana here in Natchitoches, Louisiana. It's Palm Sunday, April 5th, 2020. And I have an updated video that will outline some of the trends that I'm seeing in the growth of this coronavirus and some of the mitigation and how it seems to be improving things. So hopefully it'll provide a little insight into what's going on and hopefully a little good news for us. In this video, we'll look at trends in the net number of cases of COVID-19 in the U.S. from the 15th of March through the 4th of April 2020. The data for this analysis came from the Johns Hopkins School of Public Health. The data is found on the Humanitarian Data Exchange website, data.humdata.org/event/COVID-19. And as I said, the focus of the analysis is on U.S. data by date 3/15 through 4/4. In this analysis, we examine the total number of U.S. cases by day from the 15th of March through the 4th of April 2020. In this first analysis, we'll look at the total number of cases as a function of time from March 15th through April 4th. We have our trend line, our scatter plot, and our regression equation, and this indicates the scatter plot, of course, is the actual data. The solid black line is the regression equation based on those data. And so what we've discovered is that we're having about a 25% daily growth rate. Now that compares previously to an analysis that I did of March 2020 that showed about 32% per day. So that suggests that our numbers are trending in a favorable direction despite the fact that the count of the cases is increasing. Now it should be noted that increased availability and use of testing is going to account for some of the increase in the total number of cases, because as you test more, you're going to find there are actually more cases. So the other thing that was noted previously in the trend line, if we see this upward bending curve, this exponential function, which is based on our data and the analysis of those data, then the curve is greater than the actual number of cases. We saw that in the analysis during the month of March, that even though we had a 32% growth rate, toward the end of March, that rate of growth had decreased so that we were overestimating by the regression equation. That's a very favorable circumstance. So we see that despite having more testing, which would increase the count in the number of cases, the rate of growth decreased in the period 3/15 through 4/4. And that supports the opinion that mitigating behaviors such as social distancing, improved hygiene, and other factors are helping. Furthermore, as we saw in the analysis for all of March, the regression equation is tending to overpredict the number of cases. That's also true in the analysis from 3/15 through 4/4. We can see this in our residual plot, which is the lower graph here. The residual measures the predicted compared to actual. And as we saw previously in the earlier video, when that difference is about 0, then the prediction is accurate to the number. But as we get toward the end of this time frame, we're getting a lot more prediction than actual cases. In particular, on day 21, right here, that's 4/4, that's yesterday, there were about 168,000 fewer actual cases than were predicted by the regression equation. And so this further suggests that the daily percentage increase in the number of cases is currently lower than the 25% in the regression equation. According to this analysis, the daily percentage growth rate in total U.S. cases is about 25.2%. We find that the regression predicting equation is overstating the actual number of cases, for example, by about 168,000 cases on day 21, which was the 4th of April. And this suggests that the daily percentage increase in the number of cases is decreasing. The next analysis in the next video will examine the change in those daily percentage increases. Until then, stay safe, continue to use good judgment, socially distance yourself from others, avoid crowds, wear some type of mask if you go out, love your friends and family from a distance, use virtual hugs and kisses, and use good hygiene. Wash your hands more often than you think you should. As for me, I'm trusting my God to continue to offer comfort, peace, hope, and grace to sustain me through whatever the future might bring. Have a good day.